Have you ever wondered what it's like to live in a place where the rain almost never stops? I'm not talking about a few rainy days a week, but a place where rainfall is measured in meters, not millimeters. Well, grab your umbrella, because today we're embarking on a journey to the 20 wettest places on our planet. Some of these spots are so rainy, they make a tropical storm look like a light drizzle. From the misty mountains of India to the lush rainforests of Colombia, we're about to discover the science and stories behind these incredibly damp destinations. Get ready to be soaked in knowledge. Let's dive right in. Starting with number 20, Emishen in Sichuan Province, China. This place is just a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the 4 sacred Buddhist mountains of China. It's also a rainfall champion. Thanks to its unique topography, clouds get trapped around the mountain, leading to an incredible phenomenon called a cloud sea. This results in an average annual rainfall of about 8,169 millimeters. Imagine, that's over 26 feet of rain every year. The constant moisture creates an almost otherworldly landscape, with lush, green vegetation clinging to every surface. Next up, at number 19, we travel to Kukui in Maui, Hawaii. While Hawaii is famous for its sunny beaches, the mountains tell a different story. Kukui, perched high on the island of Maui, receives an astonishing 9,293 millimeters of rain annually. The moisture-laden winds from the Pacific Ocean are forced upward by the volcanic peaks, causing them to cool and release their watery bounty. This creates a stark contrast to the drier, leeward sides of the island, showcasing the incredible microclimates Hawaii has to offer. Flying over to Africa, we land at number 18, Mount Cameroon, in, you guessed it, Cameroon. This active volcano is the highest peak in West Africa, and its sheer size dramatically influences the local weather. It stands as a massive barrier to the moist Atlantic winds, forcing them to drop their rain on its southwestern slopes. This results in an average of 9,655 millimeters of rain each year, nurturing a rich and diverse ecosystem, from tropical rainforests at its base to alpine vegetation near the summit. Our journey continues to number 17, and we're heading back to Hawaii, this time to Mount Waialeo, on the island of Kauai. The name itself means rippling water or overflowing water, which is incredibly fitting. With an average of 9,763 millimeters of rain per year, the summit is almost always shrouded in clouds. In fact, it's so consistently wet and misty that it holds a record for one of the rainiest spots on Earth. With some years seeing over 350 rainy days, the constant downpour has carved deep, dramatic valleys into the mountain, creating the breathtaking landscapes that Kauai is famous for. Now, let's jet over to the Indian subcontinent for number 16, Big Bog, also on the Hawaiian island of Maui. Yes, another Hawaiian spot, tucked away in Halakala National Park. Big Bog lives up to its name, recording a massive 10,272 millimeters of rain annually. This high-altitude bog is a remote and largely inaccessible area, which has helped preserve its unique and fragile ecosystem. The relentless rain feeds countless waterfalls that cascade down the mountainsides, making it a crucial source of fresh water for the island. At number 15, we find ourselves in Dabunsha, a village in Cameroon at the foot of Mount Cameroon. We talked about the mountain, but this village, at its base, gets a truly staggering amount of rainfall, averaging 10,299 millimeters a year. Its location on the coast, combined with the towering presence of the volcano right behind it, creates a perfect storm, or rather, a perfect, near-constant rain shower. The villagers here have truly adapted to a life under the clouds. Coming in at number 14 is San Antonio de Areca, located on Bioko Island in Equatorial Guinea. This spot holds the title of the wettest place in Africa, with an average annual rainfall of 10,450 millimeters. The most fascinating thing, it has a distinct dry season. From November to March, the sun shines brightly, but for the rest of the year, the monsoon rains are relentless. It's a place of extremes and a stunning example of a tropical monsoon climate in action. Now, for number 13, we cross the Pacific to Crop River in New Zealand. This short 9-kilometer-long river might be small, but its basin receives a colossal amount of precipitation, around 11,516 millimeters per year. Nestled in the southern Alps, the area is a textbook example of orographic rainfall, where mountains force moist air from the Tasman Sea to rise and cool, unleashing torrential rain. This region holds the record for New Zealand's highest rainfall in a 48-hour period. At number 12, we're back in Colombia, visiting the city of Quibdó. Located in the Choco department, Quibdó is one of the wettest cities in the world. It averages 11,770 millimeters of rain annually, and unlike many other places on our list, the rain is spread fairly evenly throughout the year. There's no real dry season to speak of. Life in Quibdó revolves around the rain, which shapes the culture, the architecture, and the incredible biodiversity of the surrounding Atrato River basin. For number 11, let's head to Tutunendo, another town in the Chaco region of Colombia, not far from Quibdó. If you thought Quibdó was wet, Tutnendo takes it up a notch. This small community experiences an average rainfall of about 11,770 millimeters per year. The area is characterized by 2 rainy seasons, and even during its drier periods, rainfall is still a frequent occurrence. The name itself is said to mean river of aromas in an indigenous language, hinting at the rich, fragrant plant life sustained by the constant moisture. We're now entering the top 10. And at number 10, we have Cherrapunji in the state of Meghalaya, India. For a long time, Cherrapunji held the title of the wettest place on earth, and it's easy to see why. Receiving an average of 11,777 millimeters of rain annually, this town is legendary. Located on the Khasi Hills, it gets hammered by the summer monsoon winds from the Bay of Bengal. The result is a landscape of deep gorges, roaring waterfalls, and the famous living root bridges, which are grown, not built, by the local KC people to withstand the powerful rainy season. Just a stone's throw away from Cherrapunji is our number 9 spot, Mawsynram, also in Meghalaya, India. Mawsynram currently holds the Guinness World Record for the highest average annual rainfall, with a staggering 11,872 millimeters. That's almost 39 feet of rain. The topography of the Khasi Hills funnels the moist monsoon air directly into this area, creating a rainmaking machine. Villagers here use thick grass soundproofing on their roofs to dampen the deafening noise of the rain, and life is completely adapted to this incredibly wet environment. At number 8, we're back in Colombia with López de Miquelá municipality on the Pacific coast. This region receives an incredible 12,173 millimeters of rain per year. Its proximity to the equator and the Pacific Ocean, combined with the influence of the Andes Mountains, creates a perfect recipe for extreme precipitation. This constant rainfall supports one of the most biodiverse rainforests in the world, a place teeming with life that has thrived in these super soggy conditions. Number 7 takes us to Henderson Lake on Vancouver Island, Canada. This is the wettest place in North America, with an average precipitation of 12,689 millimeters. The lake is situated in a valley surrounded by mountains that trap Pacific storms, squeezing every last drop of moisture from them. The area is a temperate rainforest, home to giant ancient trees like Douglas fir and western red cedar, which flourish in the perpetually damp climate. For number 6, we return to the legendary Mount Yel in Hawaii. While we mentioned it earlier, certain specific measurement points on the mountain have recorded even higher averages, reaching up to 13,100 millimeters. It's a testament to how variable rainfall can be, even within a small geographic area. The summit crater acts like a giant funnel, collecting an unbelievable amount of rain. Breaking into the top 5, we have another Colombian location, the aptly named Loro, which translates to "it cried." This town in the Choco department sees an average rainfall of 13,300 millimeters per year. The rain here is a part of daily life, and the local economy, which includes gold and platinum mining, has to contend with the challenging, waterlogged conditions. The biodiversity, however, is off the charts. At number 4 is another measurement from López de Miquelá in Colombia, specifically from a station that recorded a breathtaking 13,485 millimeters. This just reinforces how this particular stretch of the Colombian coast is an absolute magnet for rain, a true global hotspot for precipitation where the atmosphere just loves to unload. Our bronze medalist, at number 3, is a specific weather station near Tutnendo, Colombia, which has logged an average of 14,008 millimeters. It's almost hard to fathom that much water falling from the sky. This part of the Chaco region is a testament to the powerful interplay between oceanic moisture and mountain geography. The runner-up at number 2 is Puerto López, again in Colombia. This spot has recorded an incredible 14,818 millimeters of rain. We're talking about a place that gets nearly 49 feet of rain on average. The sheer volume of water shapes every aspect of the landscape and the lives of the people who call this extraordinarily wet place home. And finally, the number 1 wettest place in the world, based on recorded data, is again López de Miquelá in Colombia, but from a different data source that registered an almost unbelievable average of 16,163 millimeters of annual rainfall. That's over 53 feet. This region of Colombia's Pacific coast is undeniably the rainiest corner of our planet, a place where the sky opens up like nowhere else. So there you have it, a tour of the 20 rainiest places on Earth. From the sacred mountains of China to the record-breaking rainforests of Colombia, these locations show us the incredible power and diversity of our planet's climate. It's a reminder that while some of us might complain about a rainy day, in these places, it's just a way of life. Thanks so much for joining me on this waterlogged adventure. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these rainy places you'd most like to visit. Stay curious, and see you in the next video.